Hello there, fans of Spring Duel Channel. This is TAF108, and I'm bringing you a different kind of video today. As many of you probably already seen, there is the preview out for the upcoming death battle, and since I probably won't be making a debunk video on that unless something seriously goes wrong, I'm just going to go ahead and do a prediction video for one. And this is the easiest prediction in the world. I'm going to show a quick clip from it, and then after that I will discuss what occurs within it.
I'm going to feed you your own heart. Shit! That was a great line!
Alright, so that clip was pretty good. I think we're all glad that they're not going to be using sprites for this one. The animation looked pretty decent, so hopefully the rest of the fight keeps that up. The voice acting also seemed to be pretty decent. At the very least, the fight will be enjoyable, and the fights are purely for entertainment. The analysis is for all the feats, so that's fair enough. Speaking of feats, it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. This fight is a stomp. Omni-Man slaughters. He's superior in every single stat, and everyone knows it. Even Death Battle themselves are aware of this fact, and they discussed in the past that they don't want to do this matchup strictly because of how unfair it is. But I understand why they did do the matchup, though, despite the fact that it is an obvious stomp. It is a popular matchup because Amazon took these two superhero properties with a Superman of their own, and they did quite well. Which brings us to the prediction section of this video. I'm expecting that they're probably going to scale Nolan probably somewhere around moon level to millions or billions of times the speed of light, using two particular feats, one being him leaving Earth, and which they'll probably misinterpret unless they come up with a valid interpretation. They'll take it to him going to a different galaxy within that cluster, rather than the fact that he's just traveling within it. We don't know exactly where he went. And then, of course, they'll use the Viltrum busting feat for Omni-Man to say he's probably moon level. Depending on how they calc it, they might even put him at planet level. And then, of course, for Homelander, they're probably just going to repeat some of the stats they used for the Battle Royale they did that was sponsored by the boys. Of course, they're probably going to go more in-depth because they're going to need to fill a lot of time. And he doesn't have a lot of feats, so you can expect that he's going to be scaled most likely to A-Train and Stormfront. And speaking of Stormfront, they're probably going to use Stormfront's comic book feats, of which Stormfront, imitates hurricanes and natural disasters, and they're going to use that to say that Homelander's town level. Of course, that's not going to make any difference, but they have to give him every single thing that they can. And they're probably going to put him at high Mach speeds, probably hypersonic maybe. They might go a little bit further, depends on how high they want to wink the C4 feat, because other than that, he only has, scaling to Mach 3 feats, which are, again, fodder to Omni-Man. And if you're curious about how I think the matchup will go, you can actually watch a video I did about it. They're probably going to use feats from both the comic and show. That's a given. And given how little source material there is and the fact that neither of them have any amped forms, this will fit their rules just fine. So you can look out for that, and please feel free to come back here and tell me how many things I got correct there. I'm pretty sure I've nailed it. I think I've gotten to the point where you can reasonably understand what Death Battle is going to do. In fact, I kind of wish I'd done this for Vegeta versus Thor, because I predicted a lot of things they were going to do there, especially scaling Broly over Vegeta, even though that's inaccurate, but I'm not sure if that video itself is worth a debunk. If you guys do want to see that, please comment down below. And speaking of future videos, I'm not sure if I'm going to make that one. I do have some planned talking about older death battles, which is another reason why I kind of want to make this video, kind of put that out there. But I still think they're kind of worth examining, just because for me, Death Battle was kind of like our first steps into versus debating, battle boarding, whatever you want to call it. So I am kind of interested in going back to Season 1 and seeing how flawed their methods were back then. Really wanted to do something about Goku versus Superman for a while now, because that video is a train wreck from start to finish, and I couldn't even do it all in one video. It'd probably have to be a multi-part thing. So you can look forward to that. And Victory and I have gotten together and recorded a couple of videos. I actually have like 5 or 6 that I've been sitting on for a very long time. So I'm going to work on editing those. I'm not sure when they're going to come out. Hopefully shortly after this one. Definitely the No Way Home review and the channel announcement video you can expect shortly after this one. But I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Again, please come back here after the death battle and let me know if I got my predictions correct. And if you have stayed to this long, I do appreciate you for sticking with the channel. And I'm going to stop saying things, and I'm just going to start doing them. So please stick along for that ride. Feel free to check out the social medias down below. The Discord, we still haven't decided what we're going to do with that. but you can expect at least a return. That being said, I appreciate your time. You have a great rest of your day. God bless, as Billy would say. Don't be a cunt.